Today I want to share a rather controversial topic about freestyle FPV flying. That is, how important is control latency during freestyle flights? This thought came from me recently trying out different freestyle styles. I realized that when I used the TBS Crossfire 915 system together with the 50 FPS analog feed, the latency was actually quite high, especially with Crossfire 915. The control link delay is much higher than else 500Hz or even 1000Hz modes. When flying styles like S-Bang with that setup, I just couldn't stand the delay. When doing low passes or moves with angular velocity over 900 degrees per second, I had little confidence in my timing. The delay, combined with the lower image clarity of analog video, makes it hard to judge your distance from things like grass or tree branches. And with all that latency, it's nearly impossible to fly tight around obstacles. But lately, I've been trying other styles, like slow flow or Bando flying, and I found that when I went back to the 915 and 50F setup, the delay didn't bother me as much anymore. I think that's because these styles don't require such aggressive stick movements, they're smoother and more relaxed. It's like when you use an old 3 system for slow cinematic shots or fly a scene whip indoors. Even if the DJI feed runs at 30 Fps with over 100 milliseconds delay, it feels fine because your flight is slow and smooth. That's because your stick imports are less frequent, so latency becomes much less noticeable. Same goes for people flying DJI camera drones when doing wide orbiting shots. The angular speed is even lower. Those drones can have latency over 200 milliseconds, sometimes even 500 milliseconds or more. Yet during that kind of slow, cinematic flight, you barely notice it. That's why in fast, aggressive freestyle or racing, where you need to react instantly to obstacles and tight lines, latency becomes critically important. So for flow or Bando pilots, there's really no need to stress too much about delay. If your flying style is smooth and steady, latency just doesn't matter that much. Instead, you can focus more on improving your video clarity and control signal penetration. Improving those aspects will make your freestyle flying feel much better overall.